Welcome to my annual Watches as Gifts video. This year I feature 4 watches at 4 price points as opposed to my usual 3, and I'm going to add in the type of person who would be excited to receive each one of those watches. Stay tuned to the end of the video as I have a giveaway as well, and I'm going to tell you how you can potentially win it. I've noticed a lot of watch YouTubers this year who have started on the trend of doing watches as gifts, but more often than not, they have something to sell you. I've bought all the watches in the video. So let's get started in the under $25 category. And for that, I recommend the Casio calculator watch. This watch was an icon to people growing up in the 80s and 90s. I myself had one of these watches. This watch is readily available online and from many mass market retailers for well under $25. This watch comes on a perhaps not the best quality strap, so I have replaced mine with a strap from Artem watch straps. As you can see, perhaps the humorous thing in here is the watch strap costs 5 or 6 times as much as the actual watch does, but it makes it immensely more wearable for me. The next watch is in the under $250 category, and for that I recommend the DW 6900. This is the Hodinkee and Ed Sheeran collaboration edition. The reason I like this watch is, first of all, it's a G-Shock, and it's basically made to withstand really rigorous conditions. The other thing about this specific watch at $185 retail is it features artwork done on the watch strap and some of the art designs by Ed Sheeran himself. Now this watch is really good because it's a rugged watch, but it also appeals to music fans, specifically in the rock and pop category, where Ed Sheeran is certainly a big artist. Further, the tin this box comes in features the Subtract logo from Ed Sheeran's Subtract Tour, and this in itself makes a great stocking stuffer with the colorful watch inside. This watch is readily available from the Hodinkee website as well as from the GShock website. In the sub $500 category, I would recommend the first automatic watch. This is the Blancpain and Swatch collaboration for the Scuba 50 Fathoms. Now, Blancpain is a really high horology brand. They're known for their high watchmaking. They're owned by the Swatch Group. Swatch did a collaboration with them, so instead of this watch being in the 5 figures with the Blancpain logo, they did a bioceramic, a hardened plastic version of this watch, which is still a dive watch for $400, or the equivalent in whichever currency you're in. Now, this is a true dive watch. It features a unidirectional rotating bezel, a NATO strap, and 300 feet of water resistance, or 50 fathoms. This watch is available in 5 colors, each representing one of the oceans. This is the Antarctic Ocean. The rarest ones to get are this one, the Antarctic Ocean, as well as the Atlantic Ocean. But you can usually find the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean reasonably freely. Now, the one thing about this watch, you do actually have to go to a Swatch store in your city that specifically sells these watches. But if you happen to live close by or in a city like that, these watches, at least in 3 of the 5 colors, are readily available, once again, for $400. Now, the last watch. I would recommend a Rolex for an unlimited or over $500 budget. You're looking at my Yachtmaster, a watch I purchased a few weeks ago, and I really didn't have to wait more than a week. But then again, not all Rolexes over the last few years, or for that matter, any Rolex, has been reasonably hard to get. Times are changing now, though. I have been to multiple Rolex authorized dealers, everywhere from New York to Las Vegas to Ljubljana to Zurich, and they all had some models available. You may not find a professional model like the Yachtmaster, Submariner, Daytona, GMT, or Explorer, but I have seen at least 2 or 3 Datejust models, one of those iconic Rolex models along with the Oyster Perpetual and Date 8. To someone who has achieved something monumental in 2023, or perhaps just to show your love or appreciation to someone who has meant so much to you in your life, I would recommend getting a Rolex watch. As for the first time in about 3 or 4 years, some models at least are becoming readily available. It has the best brand in the business, and believe me, these watches, no matter which one you get from Rolex, are rock solid. You may not be able to get the professional versions of these watches, which is one of the watches I have here, but believe me, the Datejust is not some bargain basement entry-level watch. It is an absolute icon of the brand. So for over $500 to an unlimited budget, I recommend you get a Rolex watch. Now, let's talk about the giveaway. I'm going to be giving away my 4th Artem watch strap on the channel. This watch strap will be made available at random to a lucky winner, and I will pay for the shipping anywhere in the world. And this watch strap will fit watches of a 20mm lug width. To enter the drawing for this, simply be subscribed to the channel, like the video, add a comment below on what watch you will be gifting or receiving, hopefully, or maybe even buying yourself this holiday season. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you staying with me on my horological journey. Have a happy and safe holiday.